based on the information that you put in, and as accurate as you are with this information that you put in, the better our AI technology is going to be able to match your client with the offers that we have in our platforms. Okay. And keep in mind, these are direct lenders. So this is not some stuff on the internet, auto-generated loan apps or anything like this. This is us manually submitting this, and it's going to help us tremendously. All right. But the AI bot is looking for certain information that we put in here in the parameter. So let's just start off now. How much are you looking for? I'm just going to put in here for this client 175 to 200K. How much did you make last month? Example, we're in January 2025. Last month was December. I know it sounds real easy, but we want to make sure that you're not doing an average of what you make. It's just that last month. Okay. Very, very crucial matrix. So in this instance, I'll leave it on 25 to 50K because that's definitely the ideal client. What your credit score is, please, by the time you get to this portal, you should have pulled your client's credit report, and it should not be any less or more, excuse me, than 7 days old to give us a fair and accurate assessment of their personal credit score. Okay. All right. So we want to go here and let's say the client's 700 to 750. All right. And we accept all credit scores. We have a program for all credit scores, even down to a 470. So don't be afraid to use this and put the credit where it actually is versus putting it somewhere else, and then we're all baffled at the end. Okay. All right. Then the next thing is what are your concerns? Now, this is a very crucial and key component because we try to pair up as best as possible to help the customer meet these needs. So, for example, speed. Some people like faster funds. Some people want more cost effective. Now, of course, you have to be realistic. If the credit and the business and the funds aren't there, it's really not it. But you still want to put it in if the customer says the cost of funds. All right, and the amount of fund there as well. And then payment amounts. Keeping that low. So just whatever you want to put on here, go ahead and put it on there. All right. So I'm going to just here in this instance just put cost of funds. No, let's go ahead and get time frame. All right. I think that gives us a wider scope there. And then for the purpose of the loan, okay, that's a key component as well. Now, keep in mind, you can change the products within the purpose of the loan. But for now, these are the general purpose of the loan. So you can working capital, equipment, inventory, payroll, acquisitions, consolidations, or other. Typically, most businesses are wanting working capital. So let's go ahead and click that one. We'll hit continue. This is where you can add the product. So a working capital loan can consist of any of these products here. Let's go ahead and put an SBA loan as one. Let's go ahead and do some equipment. Let's go ahead and add just a regular term loan that's not SBA backed. Okay. Let's go ahead and put a line of credit. That's a very hot button right now. Let's go ahead and put in here as well. Credit card. Let's do that. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and fill out the personal detail. As you can see here in this example, I have John Doe. I have the email put in, phone number, address, and so on. So you can go ahead and click continue. If there's something you need to edit, hit previous. All right. Now that we're on the business portion of this, let's fill in our business details. All right. And then you can see here's our test company. We already have the details filled in, address, and so on. Let's go ahead and click continue. All right, and then when you're here, go ahead and choose the industry that the customer is in. Very, very important that you choose the correct industry. So don't guess on this one. I know it's real easy to bypass and just guess it or something or hit all others, but go ahead and actually get this information confirmed from your client because it's very important on the type of offers that will be placed in front of your client based on this information, okay? All right, so let's go ahead in this example. Let's go ahead and put all other. We're going to do 100% as far as the company ownership. Now, if you do have partnerships and companies that have other hierarchies, try to put the 51% owner. If you do not have a 51% owner amongst the group, go ahead and update the operating agreement to at least show one with 51% or more. Okay. All right. And then, of course, with what we do, no sole proprietors at the moment. We're going to stick with LLC, corps, or partnerships. In this example, I'll just use an LLC. Now, if the business is ran from their office, and that's their place of business, and they own that property, this is a good one here to do, because if you own the real estate, there's a lot more opportunities. And of course, if they're a startup, you want to put that there. Seasonal helps us get a better assessment. And if they accept credit cards, most companies nowadays accept credit cards. Now, you'll know where you're at in the process by looking at these little circles at the bottom. Currently, we're here. We have one more step left. So let's hit continue. All right. And then you want to go ahead and fill in your remaining business details along with your personal details. So for the business EIN, we're just going to put in all nines. That's all. All right. And then the date of birth for the client, we'll leave everything here just because this is an example. And we'll put the date of birth at 1985. And social, again, we'll go ahead and put in the pre-filled. All right. Then, very, very important last step. Do you currently have other financing? This includes loans, lines of credit, factoring, etc. This is very important because if you have MCA loans or a customer has MCA loans, positions are very important. We accept up to 6 positions with most of that type of lending. But we're okay with if you have credit cards in the business name, term loans, and so on. But in this example, and most businesses have at least one, let's go ahead and put one and click finish. All right, now the system is asking you to connect your bank account or attach statements. We have removed the connecting the bank accounts and just went with the attached statements. So we'll keep that here. And then let's go ahead and attach some statements. Now you can drag and drop, or you can choose the file by pulling it off your computer. All right, and I already have a file ready to go. So I'll go ahead and attach the bank statement here. You can see here, the previous month. Let's go ahead and drag and drop. And then we have another month here. Let's go ahead and drag and drop. And then our third month here, drag and drop. And let's hit submit. We have John Doe, it's pre-filled. Password, we'll just use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And do it again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And hit sign up. All right, great. Our account has been signed up, and instantly you see here are some offers already pre-filling for the client. And that's just off of us putting basic information, going ahead and putting in 3 months bank statements. But guess what? There is more information for underwriting to help us further evaluate the deal. So what you're going to see here is these check marks, right? That means this is complete. So business profile complete, owner profile complete, loan application complete, financial center complete. That means bank statements. Now, here's the thing. Financial center, you can hit edit here. All right. And if you click edit here, this is where you can add the remaining bank statements. See that? Upload statements for 6 months or 12 months. So if we ever give you a request asking for 6 months or 12 months, this is where you can go. And of course, we always ask for 6 months. So those remaining statements can go right here. So go ahead and attach those in the platform. All right, cool beans. Now we have 6 months worth of bank statements in here. So let's upload the document, okay? So that clears those. Now, all of these are checks. That means we have done everything here that's needed. Now we want to go ahead and click edit. Here, look, ID is what we need. Proof of ownership, that's SOS doc, EIN, voided check as well, and any additional documentation. That means if you have a paper application that we need from another lender, you can always add it here to the additional. So let's go ahead and add the ID, driver's license, and that's, if you want to click here as well. Let's go ahead and click the SOS and add a voided check. And then, of course, if you want to add a EIN confirmation letter, you can go ahead and add it there. And let's just upload the documentation. And again, check mark. You have all these check marks, okay? All right. Next, what will happen is the application is going to be pushed to our internal underwriting. So you have our AI underwriting, which gives you the expected offers that you can give to your customers immediately. Then you will have the actual offers that you will get from us right here, okay? And then, so you'll see these once we have the actual offers that'll open up for you there. in the loan offers. And then as well as my loans, when those loans are completed, you'll see that in here. And as well as if there's any contracts or anything that the lender sends us directly that you have to sign, okay? But other than that, that's the quick tutorial, very easy, user-friendly process to get your client onboarded and give you a high-level overview as to the expected offers for the client and then the actual offers for the client. Okay. All right. So if you need any further assistance, again, you can email info@ohiobusinessfunding.com. But for now, that's the end and closure of this video. And we look forward to having a terrific rest of the year. Thanks and have a great day.